Hey guys, it's Ellie from Alternative Mums Fitness, and today I just wanted to do a quick video about Easter. So one of my clients actually brought this up about staying away from all the Easter chocolate and worrying about it being around or being in the house. So and she guessed what my comments were going to be about this, but I'd like to add to that as well. So my main philosophy is yes, everything in moderation, as she mentioned, and choose better quality over the crappy ones that are in the shops. The really cheap ones you can get, or even Cadbury's and stuff. It feels like it has way too much sugar in. So something like your organic, like green and blacks, or um, dark chocolate or something like that, if you do want some. Uh, Now, the thing is, if you tell yourself that you can have something, then you're less likely to want it or to actually eat it in moderation. If you tell yourself you can't have it, you're gonna go and not have it for a short amount of time, and then you're just gonna go and shove your face with all of it. Give me all the chocolate now, and you're gonna have a binge. So just remember that by telling yourself you can have something, you're less likely to want it or to actually eat it in moderation, and to choose whether you want it or not. Just because chocolate is there doesn't mean that you've got to eat it all. Chocolate's there all year round. We don't live in a society where there's a lack of of food or of chocolate in particular. Just because it's a particular holiday where some people eat chocolate, doesn't mean that you have to. If you want to have some, have some. But if you don't want to have it, don't feel like you have to. Don't feel like you have to give your kids chocolate, because you don't. You you can make your own traditions, and you can decide what your family life is like. So for my kids, my 4-year-old, yeah, she can have a little bit of chocolate every now and again. Surprisingly, she actually doesn't really like sweet foods that much. Yesterday was her birthday, and she took some muffins in to daycare that my partner sprinkled some marshmallows and stuff on top. And she had a couple of bites, and then she was begging me for my green smoothie. um, so, like, not all kids want this stuff all the time, and my kids definitely don't. Now, I've been told in the past that I'm a bad mom, or it's tradition, or you have to do this, or whatever. Well, no, you don't. You can make your own traditions, and you can do whatever you want. It doesn't mean that your kids are missing out, or you're a bad parent for not giving them food that they don't need, that isn't necessarily going to agree with them. I know if my daughter shoved her face full of chocolate, she would be running around like crazy. She'd have maybe a headache or sore tummy. Once when we were at a party and she did eat a bit of chocolate and what else was it? Chips. She actually had a little vomit because she's not used to that kind of stuff. So now she knows that those things are sometimes foods, and that if she does eat too much of it, then she will feel sick. That doesn't mean that I'm depriving her of her childhood. It means that I'm bringing up healthy, happy children, that their life doesn't revolve around food. It revolves around a healthy lifestyle, basically. So, another way that you could, and that doesn't mean you have to say yes or no, or they're not allowed it or anything like that. Yes, they are allowed it, but they don't have to have a lot of it. So I know that my kids usually get an Easter bunny or something like that. Um, Sorry about the phone, guys. I know that they usually get something like that from their grandparents. So um, I might just get them a some winter pajamas, or uh, an Easter book or something like that, because they don't need to have heaps of it. So make your own traditions and be a good role model for your kids. Don't say that they can't have things, or that's naughty, or that's awful, or whatever, but just practice moderation for yourself and your children. Choose better quality things and create your own traditions. Be a good role model and create a healthy lifestyle for you and your family. So, hope that's helped, guys. And if you found this useful, please share it around with your friends, because then we can help more people and and be those positive role models and have healthy lifestyle for our families.